Yo, what's going on, guys? Just gotta finish getting everything set up, and we'll get right into the career mode. Yo, what's going on, McDuster? How you doing, man? Alright, so we're gonna start Golf Club 2019 PGA Tour Career Mode, which puts us on the Web.com Tour Q School. I did one by myself for a bit, and between easy and medium is the difficulty I'm on, so depending on how well I'm playing, will determine which difficulty I'll be using. And glad to hear, McDuster. Missed seeing you around recently. But here we go. Start the Q School. McDuster, can you just let me know how everything sounds on your end?
Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be here at TPC Scottsdale for this Q School final alongside John McCarthy. John, an absolute pleasure to be here.
Well, thanks very much, Luke. It's so nice to be able to have you as part of the Golf Club 2019, and especially glad to be here at TPC Scottsdale. I've never been here before.
No, I didn't get a new headset, but I just moved into my college dorm, and Ethernet cable, so everything's like much better internet-wise.
Yeah, beautiful patch of land this one, a really good testing golf course, but the superintendents, you've got to take your hat off to them. They've done an outstanding job. If a player makes a mistake, it'll be on them.
Absolutely. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens, and I'm just soaking it all in down here in Scottsdale, and hoping for an exciting round of golf.
Yeah, there's no golf like the Q School. This is where pressure really elevates. Imagine playing for your future. Well, that's what this week's all about.
Can't wait to check it out. We're going to check back in with you after 9 holes, and we'll see how things are going after that.
Yeah, I think you'll like that. From 28 feet out.
First day of class is tomorrow for me. so I gotta get up
And for the
kind of
par.
early. What's going on, Drew? How you doing, buddy?
And that putt drops. And
Yeah,
starting the round
since
off
I
with
moved into my dorm, I thought I'd get back into live streaming. Okay, sand spins.
And
I'll
now
take
let's
that as a
move to the second
challenge.
hole.
Couple of the rounds I played by myself almost had a couple hole-in-ones.
Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. From about 120 yards. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. I think the wind got the best of that. And this putt could save par. Ooh. This putt is for the bogey. And as we look at the leaderboard, our current leader today is sitting at 1 under. That's a score to beat. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
So, starting most likely...
And this shot's looking promising.
Golf games were much more fun. Yeah, well, EA stopped making PGA Tour games. So, this is the first one that's come out in, I think, 5 years that is officially licensed by the PGA. And it's more of an indie company that created it. This one is $50. And it's download only right now. Towards the end of the year, it'll come out in disc form.
And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt.
So up until NHL 19 comes out, I will be streaming this. So that'll be, of course, tonight, and then either I might do one Friday night or Saturday. Not sure which day I'll do it. And then one the following weekend until NHL 19 comes out, and then we'll rotate that in with our career mode here. And then same with FIFA 19 when that releases 2 weeks after NHL 19.
Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach
Yeah,
today.
Drew, I put my Shell pre-order in last night, actually. So I'll be ready for when that comes out.
And they're about 3 feet away here. And that one drops for par. And after that one,
I know, yeah, franchise mode looks pretty good this year, especially with the addition of scouting and how it will affect how players look to you.
I think he'll like that. Okay, and from 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And the shot's looking pretty good. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why I do this. Just to have a chance to witness shots like this. Great shot.
How about that shot, guys? Didn't even try to hole out, but
for first.
got it to fall in.
And now the 6th hole. Well, I think he's going to like that.
That's going to be a little bit long,
folks. And nothing wrong with that shot. And a big 35 feet to the cup. Ooh, that was very close.
Too much pace on that putt.
Okay, 31 feet out.
That is one thing I find difficult on this game,
bogey.
is the putter power.
This is looking quite good. And that putt's going to drop for the bogey. And after that, he will fall out of first place. And I don't think he's going to like that. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Drew. I'm thinking for the first series, I'm gonna do the Hurricanes. So I feel like that could be a pretty interesting one.
This one's heading for the green.
With Svechnikov.
And that approach is on the green with some distance
and the
left.
trades they made this offseason.
And this putt's for par. And a nice putt. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks.
And so how this series is gonna do, or how the series is gonna work is, so for the Q School, I'm gonna play. It's gonna be a 1-round tournament. Once we reach the web.com tour,
for the short stuff.
I will move it up to 2 rounds, and then once we reach the PGA Tour, I'm going to bump it up to 4 rounds, so like a regular tournament.
Looks like a 7-iron, and this one's definitely heading towards the green. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up.
Oh,
it looked close. Just didn't go.
Messed that putt up badly.
And from 25 feet.
And I want to get your guys' opinion. Also thinking about live streaming some Dead by Daylight. So I don't know what you guys thought about that.
This shot is looking too good. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And that one drops for the bogey. And after that hole, he will go up to even par. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway.
Fair enough, Drew.
And about $110 to the pin from here.
It's gonna be short.
And that is not bound for the dance floor. Not enough club on that one.
If you guys are new around here and like what you see, please, if you don't mind, drop a sub or a like. That'd be greatly appreciated.
If this putt drops, they can save par. And the putt will drop. All right, Luke, we're 9 holes into this final round. What's caught your attention out on the course today?
Well, John, it's looking good for them out there. If they keep playing this way, I'm pretty sure we'll see them on the web.com tour very soon.
Thanks, Luke. Now let's get back to it. And I think he will be happy with that. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron. This is heading towards the green. All right, he's on the green now. And this putt's for birdie.
Would you guys want to see a Dead by Daylight stream later tonight?
Ooh, that looked good. And for the par. And a decent little putt there. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Nice, McDuster. Classic. Oh.
And he's probably not happy about that shot. And he appears to be very deep in the rough here for this next shot. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. 34 feet to go. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good.
Ooh.
That was very close.
Thought I had that putt.
To be about 2 feet. And that putt will drop for par. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And he's tied for 3rd place.
So 1 shot back. 7 holes to go. Can we win
Teeing off
the Q School?
Par 3. I'm going with the 7 iron on this one. I think this might be a bit long.
Drew, you think this is entertaining?
And as it turns out, that one's going to play nicely.
Sorry about that, guys. Car horn going off outside my dorm.
Oh my goodness.
2 back-to-back close putts. Nearly got
This putt is for par.
the birdies. About to stay even
Solid
par.
putt. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here.
par 5, 13th. That's going right.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
Okay, it's on the fairway. Barely.
And from about 250 yards away. Well, it looks like this might be
should have
heading for some
laid up.
trouble.
But that'll give decent opportunity
This for the birdie.
to get tied for the lead again.
And this shot could be just right.
Oh. My putting has been off today.
Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this puts about 3 feet away. And that will be for bogey. And after that hole, 1 over for the day.
So that puts me now down into 17th.
And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
5 holes left. Can we make a run to win this tournament?
Well, this one's looking pretty good. About 160 yards to the pin here. And here's an 8-iron.
Just off the green.
I think he'll be happy with that. Ooh, and it just misses.
Okay.
And about 4 feet from the cup. Nice little putt. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. Okay, from 160 yards away. Going with the 8-iron here.
That'll give us another birdie putt. But can we sink it?
Okay,
Is
hitting
the
this
question.
par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities.
Oh, sorry, eagle putt.
Just
Played too
missing
much
here.
break. Please stop. Oh.
I think you could just chalk that up to bad luck. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. And about 6 feet away. And the par putt will drop.
So we're able to save par after
And
getting on the
plus one
green
on the day after that hole.
3.
And now setting
then
up
putting
on
off.
the 16th tee.
But here is the hole that TPC Scottsdale is famous for. Except, of
And
course,
heading
since
for
it's
the
not
green.
the Waste Management Phoenix Open, the grandstands are not set up around the green.
That next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. And this shot is looking scary good right now. Oh, and I thought that was going to go. And for the par. And that one will drop. And +1 on the day after that hole.
So 2 holes left. As of now, it looks like
Okay, moving on
we
to the
will have
17th now.
gotten the promotion to the web.com tour. That looks like it's going.
It's looking like sand.
Yes. We get it onto the green, and we do. Decent chip from where we were at.
This putt is for birdie. My word, this is looking very good, folks.
Another birdie putt that ends up very close, but again missing.
And that par putt will drop. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And as he tees off here on the 18th, he is only 3 strokes off the lead.
Final hole. Just gonna try to get another par. Get a birdie if we can. And that's a good start.
I think you'll like that. From here, 110 yards to the pin. This one's looking good.
So hopefully we can get this birdie putt to fall. And we do. So for the Q School final, we shoot an even par.
And he's done well enough to find a place for himself on the web.com tour.
I really like the look of this player, John. I think they've got a bright future. I really feel the web.com tour is just a stepping stone to a big career. Well, that's going to do it. Thanks for joining us today.
So we finished tied for 3rd, which gives us the promotion. So, welcome to the web.com tour. Climb the ranks of the money list for a chance to earn your PGA Tour card or progress to the web.com Tour Championship. Promotional objectives: win 3 events in a single season to instantly advance to the PGA Tour. Finish top 25 of the earnings list to advance to the PGA Tour. Or finish top 75 in earnings to qualify for the web.com Tour Championship. So if we can achieve one of those 3 things, we will earn our PGA Tour card. And like I said, we will now bump it up to 2 rounds per event. We will stay at that until we reach the PGA Tour, and we will bump it up to 4 rounds per event to make it even more realistic. So the web.com tour opener. Yep, here we go. First round on the web.com tour. So most likely I will play both rounds of this tournament if I make the cut. and we will end it there. And either Friday or Saturday,
That's the
I
vibe
will
I've been
pick up
getting, from talking
with
to
our
some of
next
the players
tournament.
and walking the course a little bit earlier today.
But
There's
first,
a
let's
definite
focus
sense of
on
a little bit of
the tour
trepidation
opener.
in some of them, I think. What's your experience over the years covering this kind of thing? What do you get the same vibes as I'm picking up?
No question, there's a lot of nerves, people trying to find out where they fit in amongst the class, if you will.
Right.
And also a lot of excitement. Anytime there's a new chance to achieve something, well, it really has that excitement and anticipation. But they really want to get to work. They've got to get their head into the game because you don't want to get a grade F at the end of the year for failure.
For sure. Yeah, you definitely don't want to
So
do that.
good second shot gives us a chance
to follow this
to get our first birdie on the tour.
And all through 18. Let's check back in after 9 holes and see how they're faring.
Absolutely, John. Let's
And there we
get down
go.
on the course and check out the action.
And starting the round off with a birdie is not a bad plan.
And also, once we reach the PGA Tour, I believe there is a way to edit the other golfers on the tour. So, at least for some of the top guys, I will edit them for the likes of
nicely done.
DJ,
Like
Spieth. Right now, of course, DeChambeau's doing well. Fleetwood, Koepka. Because as of right now, they don't have the rights to the players. They just have the rights to certain courses. They have the rights to all the TPC courses. So once we do reach the PGA Tour, the Players' Championship will be at TPC Sawgrass.
And to save putt. Ooh, and just inches away. And this one for bogey. Ooh.
Okay.
And this for the double bogey.
Still got plenty of time
now let's,
to make up for that.
See what's happening on the leaderboard. And as we look at the leaderboard, our leader is currently at 1 under par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 200 yards to the pin.
So we got a par 5 here. Hopefully we can reach the green.
Hybrid.
Just get over the water. We do. So an eagle opportunity,
Very well played golf shot. Hitting
but
this par
a
5 and 2
long
is gonna
putt
set up some serious
opportunity.
possibilities.
Hopefully just try to put it close, get the birdie to get back to even. Although that looks pretty decent.
And, the eagle
And we
will
get the
drop.
eagle.
And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole.
Which puts us back in a tie for first.
And now the fourth hole.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Just gotta finish up something that just came up. Sorry about that. Here we go. Par 3 fourth. I think we go 8 iron to account for the wind.
This could be good. It's heading for the green here.
If I can sit, please. Okay.
And it appears that shot actually ended up in the rough.
So a putt
11
to
feet
save
to
par.
the cup.
Could have been a better chip, but not the worst. And
Ooh,
just
inches
missed.
away.
And this for the bogey.
So we drop back to even par on the round.
And that hole was enough to send him out of first place. And I don't think he's going to like that one. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. Well, pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
It's a good drive.
From here, about 225 to the pin.
So looks like another opportunity for an
And here's
eagle
the
if we can get
3-wood.
this to land on the green,
Ooh,
but
I
it's
think
going to
he
go
might, clear the green
into the
on
rough.
this one. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Bit too much club on that.
But that should be a birdie putt for us.
And I think he's going to like that. And this one's for birdie.
And it will be. So back to 1 under.
And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
That'll roll off.
And my apologies, that actually ended up in the rough.
But not a bad spot for the drive to end up. But a chance to save par.
It's 7 feet away.
And we do.
And the par putt will drop. And after that one, he's still tied for first. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I don't think he really had a
Oh, that's
clean
gonna get in
swing
the
on that
rough.
one.
No. Lucky bounce for us.
From 130 yards. It sounds like he's going through the branches here. And I am pretty
Another
sure
chance for
he's
a
gonna like
birdie.
that.
Should give us
15 feet
the
away
sole
here.
possession of the lead, I believe. If we get this to
shot
fall,
could
just
be
missed.
the one, folks. And just missing. And for the par. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole.
So just me and
And setting
Meyer
up
remain
for the
under
par
par
three.
right now.
And
But
this might
that-
be a bit too much club.
So it'll go long and roll off the back.
Well, that was unfortunate. Too much club on that, I think.
But we should be able to save par from here.
And this putt to save par.
And we do.
Finishing this hole out with a solid putt. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen.
So Meyer bogeyed the 7th, which gives us
And
sole
teeing
possession
off on this
of
par
the
4.
lead. That looks like it should be a good drive here.
135 yards to the pin.
Just clear the
and
water.
Looks like it's going into the deep stuff. And unfortunately, he's ended up in the water. I'm just waiting to see if he'll re-hit or take the drop.
Let's see where all I can drop it. Yeah. So I'll just drop it right about here.
Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. And this is about a 105 yard shot to the pin.
So I'm not gonna go back a club again. Just take some power off of this.
Towards the green. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead.
So this to save bogey.
And this is looking very good.
Just
Ooh, I
missed.
thought that one was going to be in. And this putt's right around 2 feet.
So we will drop back to 1 over. It's our second double of the game of the round.
And Luke, as we head into the back nine, I'm wondering if you could
But
fill us in
not
on
terrible
what's
so
happening
far.
elsewhere on the leaderboard.
Our current lead is even par. It's a score that you can get after.
Okay, and the 10th hole.
So it only drops us 1 back of the lead.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And about 160 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7 iron. And this one's looking pretty good. Whoa. And that was just a great
wow.
shot. And a fantastic
Nearly
approach.
second
Sticking
hole
it
out of
very
the
close.
stream. But a good birdie to get
And
back to
after
even
that
par.
one, he will share the top spot on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 11th hole. This one's looking good, folks.
Let's see if that'll sit right there. Give us a chance to get back under
And
par.
about 13 feet away here.
Shouldn't be too much break on this.
Oh my, this is looking too good to be true.
There we go.
And that putt will drop for birdie. And no change for him leaderboard wise after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 12th.
That's
Well,
looking
so far, so
good.
for this one.
Should be able to put this one pretty close to the hole. It's gonna go off the back a bit.
This one's about 10 feet away. And that putt drops for par.
So we stay
And after that hole,
1 under. Parks, as of now, tied us.
And now the 13th hole.
6 left on our opening round.
Well, I think this one's going to find short grass.
Down the right side of the fairway.
150 yards. And here's an 8 iron. And this one's heading towards the green. And this one's for birdie.
Shouldn't be too much break here. Just hoping it doesn't run past the hole.
This could be the one.
Too much.
Setting up 12 feet away from the cup.
Let's see. To save par.
Is this going to be too good to be true? Oh my goodness, that was close. And this one for bogey.
So we drop back to even par on the round.
And he will fall out of first place after that one. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3.
See if we can put this close.
And going with the 7-iron on this one.
It's looking decent. A little long though. Probably should have went for the 6-iron.
And I think he's gonna like that. And setting up for the 38-footer. This could be the shot, folks.
Oh.
This one's about a 7-footer. Oh, that was close.
So back-to-back bogeys here.
2 feet from the cup.
Hopefully, let's not jinx it. There we go.
And after that hole, 1 over for the day.
So we fall 2 back now. Parks and Blake both at 1 under.
And moving on to the 15th hole.
We'll pull back, bring up the 5-wood.
This one's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here.
So let's see. Should be able to put this one pretty close, hopefully.
This one's
one thing I have noticed with this game though is it's hard to get balls to stop pretty quickly once they hit the green.
This putt's about 3 feet away.
Able to save par though. Able to get par.
And 1 over for the day after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 185 yards to the pin.
5-iron. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. Looking good.
Just needed to sit. Just don't roll into that bunker. Oh, a little too much on that. Probably should have putted from that distance. even though it's slightly off the green.
This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. Oh my goodness, just missed.
But that'll be a
And
bogey.
This putt is for
Oh,
par.
no, it's only par. Okay, take that.
And as we look at the leaderboard today, the current score to beat is 2 under par.
So Parks and Hooper moved to 2 under. So right now we're
And let's see what
3
the
shots
17th has in
back.
store. And a promising looking shot here. And 180 yards out.
6 iron.
This is going towards the green here. And he is on. Setting up about 12 feet away.
Can we get this to move back to even par?
Almost.
We have been really close
This
on
one's
a
about
lot of our
3
putts.
feet away. And that one's gonna go.
But we should
for par.
definitely be making the cut.
And +1 on the day after that hole.
So Hooper moves to 3 under.
And as he tees off here on the 18th, gotta wonder what's going through
It's
his
good
head.
to see that
4
there's
strokes
actually
off the
people
lead.
under par.
Let's see what happens.
Because when I was doing my
Okay, this one's looking
offline
pretty
one,
good.
I was winning tournaments by maybe
From,
10
140
shots.
yards out.
So this is on the same difficulty. So hopefully they made an
With the
improvement to
9
the
iron.
AI.
This one's heading for the green.
This could be good. Decent approach shot.
This putt's for birdie.
But like I said, it just keeps rolling past where I need it to land. Played too much break.
Ooh, that one's that's too bad. And this for the par. Oh, that's bad luck there. And about 5 feet to go here.
So that'll put us to
Oh my lands, that was very close.
3 over now,
And this one for
which
the
should
double.
be 6 shots back now.
And Luke, I wasn't blown away by the performance by any means today, but I will
5
say that
back
he has finished
going
his round. What do you
in
think?
to
Well, they managed to get
the
a score out of
final
this one.
round.
It wasn't outstanding, was it? So much golf left to be played, though. They can just get a bit more of a rhythm going. Look out. But
So
ladies
have a
and gen-
chance. Okay, I'll definitely try them. I know it takes a bit to get used to the master clubs. So I think right now, at least for this round 2, I'll just use the clubs I have. And before the next stream, get some practice on the master clubs. And see if we can use them for the next tournament. Thanks for that input, though, Snookerist.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of this final round of the Web.com Tour Opener. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Thank you, Luke. Glad to be here. And let's talk about this. Our next golfer on the tee having a fantastic debut on their Web.com tour. I think it's a bit more than beginner's luck. I think that's safe to say.
It'll be a fascinating day ahead, that's for sure.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9, see what's happening.
Snookerist, what are your thoughts on Golf Club 2019 so far?
Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. From 120 yards out. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. 13 feet to go here.
Yeah, I've noticed that from what I've seen of other people play. For me, this is my this is my first golf game I played since the 360. So
and about 14 feet away here.
Probably just get some practice. I feel like it'll become pretty easy pretty soon.
Very promising. And that putt will go for par.
But I'm glad they were able to pick up the PGA Tour as a sponsor. Yes, did notice that.
And now
like,
setting up for the par 4.
Not sure if you were watching, but when I was in the Q school, there was one ended up in the rough. I think it was the Q school.
And that didn't sound like the cleanest
and,
of contact.
Well, let's see right here. But I was able to get it pretty close when it probably should have only gone about half the distance. Shoot, there we go. So we should be able to save par here.
To save par.
Should keep us 4 back, or yeah, I believe.
And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard.
Yep. So 2 guys under par, 1 guy even, and everyone else pretty far back.
And next up is the par 5.
Yeah. There's a guy I watched, and I did notice how drastic the differences between the 2 games and how the rough plays.
Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway.
I think they tried to make it easier this year, but I think aspects they made a bit too easy. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I think that's a 5-iron. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there.
So, chance for an eagle here.
And folks, this is looking too good. Ooh, and that was very close. And this putt is for birdie. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Should be able to, I think that puts us 3 back.
Currently sitting at 1 under for the day.
Let's see. Still 4 back as Meyer has picked up another birdie. Or stayed even. I guess he hasn't teed off yet. Sorry, my bad.
And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off.
Yeah, there's aspects I think could be tougher, definitely, especially the rough, like you said.
Here's a 9-iron.
Like for me, it's pretty tough just because I'm not fully used to it, especially like the putting wise. But for somebody, I'm guessing you've played a decent amount of the golf club. It's pretty easy in comparison.
Oh, and it just didn't drop. And for the par.
Do you know when the first patch or the next patch comes out?
And staying right there in 5th place after that hole. And next up we have the par 5 hole. Yeah, it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From here, about 230 to the pin.
Okay, so they haven't announced a date yet.
And here's the 3 wood. This is heading towards the green. And unfortunately, that one actually ended up in the rough. Nothing wrong with that. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. For the birdie.
So another birdie puts us even closer.
Moving up on the leaderboard and into 3rd place.
So 2 back of
And I
Parks.
think he's going to like that. And moving on to the 6th here. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. And about 115 yards to the pin. This one's looking good.
Another birdie opportunity.
And this one's for
If we
birdie.
can get this, I think it should put us 1 back.
And finishing
There we
the hole
go.
with a solid putt. And with that, he will move into a tie for 1st.
Oh, okay, so Parks bogeyed. So right in the thick of it now.
Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And this shot's looking promising. From 140 yards out. And going with the 9-iron and heading for the green. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. Oh, that was
Okay, so
very
it
close.
didn't really break at all.
And about 5 feet from the cup. And that one will drop. And unfortunately, he falls out of 1st after that one.
So Parks picks up a birdie on the 7th,
And the
retakes the lead.
8th hole is next. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green.
From off the green, good effort,
And to save par.
but we get the par. Just keep us right where Parks is
And
at.
today
Keep us within
currently
striking
sitting
distance.
at 3 under par. And next up is a par 4, folks. From 125 yards out.
So this is the hole in the last round where we hit it into the water. Play it smart.
That's just poor luck on that approach. Didn't have enough club on that one.
But looks
It's
like
about 3 feet
we'll be able to get a
cup from
par here. And we will.
And that putt's going to drop for par. And Luke, as we change gears and head into the back 9, what have you been seeing out there today?
Well, Well, he's put himself in exactly the position he wants to be. One back with a few to play. Can he pull it out? Gee, I hope so.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again at the 18th. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
Good drive. 9 holes to
from
go.
160 yards out.
Back 1 shot.
Looks like a 7-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole.
Didn't mean to put that much power on it.
And this putt is for par. This putt's about a 2-footer here.
So we bogeyed the 10th, which I believe would put us 2 back of Parks.
Nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in second place. Okay, now moving on to the 11th.
So we got the Island Green at 11.
Could have put a bit too much club on this one.
Hopefully it doesn't roll into that bunker, and it doesn't.
Poor luck on that approach shot. Just too much club.
Ooh, probably should have putted as well.
And with this, hopefully they can save par.
Although, doesn't look like any break really on this putt.
And that
So
putt will
saves par.
And he's sticking to the same position he was at that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. And he will like that. From here, it's 35 feet to the cup.
So long birdie putt here. Not a terrible effort from that distance.
And, just doesn't want to draw. This putt's about a 2-footer. And after that hole, staying right there in second place. And now teeing off on this par 4.
So we got 6 holes left.
It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 175 yards to the pin.
So
going with the 6-iron. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this putt's for birdie.
So let's see. So this putt for a birdie. Oh, didn't get enough power on that.
And this one's for par.
Sorry about that. Had to talk to my roommate real quick.
Ooh, just missing here. And this one is for the bogey.
So it looks like bogey the 13th.
And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here.
So now 3 back. 5 o'clock to 11. Okay. I'll try that.
And now the 14th hole.
Thanks for the tip.
Going with the 5-iron here. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. I think the wind got hold of that shot.
So something more like that, how that shot was.
And about 14 feet to the cup. Oh, that was so close. And about 8 feet to the cup. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt is for the double bogey. And a nice putt there.
So that drops us.
And +1 on the day after that hole. And that means
Yeah,
it's also
definitely.
tied
I'll
for
work
the
on that
11th spot on the leaderboard.
between now and the next stream.
And moving on to the 15th here.
Play some round of golf, some random courses.
And nicely done.
Because I know,
Looking like
yeah, they
we'll have some fairway here.
the whole bar in the middle gets smaller the better the clubs.
From here, about 105 yards. Unlucky on that approach shot.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely try that.
And this putt is essential for saving par.
So I think if I miss this putt, chances of winning are pretty much
Goodness,
done.
That was almost in. And this for the bogey. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. This one's for the double. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And currently, in today's event, the score to beat is 2 under par.
So hopefully
could come into
at least
play
pick
on
up
this one.
maybe a
Some others
birdie or
had some
two.
issues. Let's
Try to
see
get
how
a
this
top
tee shot
10.
goes. He's got to be pleased with that. From here, 190 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron. The shot looks a bit off. Unlucky on that approach shot. And this putt's about 13 feet from the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, that would have been good. This one's right around 8 feet. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one will drop. And after that one, currently sitting at
Probably shouldn't have gotten a par there.
And number 17. And from 155
Hopefully
yards
we
out.
can get 2 birdies here in the last 2. Get back to 3 over.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one's looking good, folks. This putt's for birdie. So close. And for the par. And a nice putt. Currently sitting at 5 over for the day after that hole. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And nothing wrong with that shot. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that.
So should be able to get this to fall for a birdie. And we do.
Drop for birdie.
And Luke, this event is over for them, and I think they've done
So
pretty well
finished tied for
themselves on the course
14th.
today.
Not terrible.
Well, we know that was far below their best, John, but there are a few bright spots in that performance.
Thanks, Snookerist.
that I know they'll take to the next
So
tournament.
that'll end this stream,
On
guys.
behalf of
Thanks for
John
stopping
McCarthy,
by.
the entire HB
If you
Studios crew,
if you feel
I'm
so
Luke Elvey.
inclined
Thanks for your company.
to drop a like or subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. And next stream will be Friday sometime around the same time as tonight. See ya.